I think the first thing I started was this little thing called kinder music, which was basically just sort of banging on things, I think. Neither of my parents are musical at all, but my mother, for some reason, decided that I should start music when I was young.
There's, videotapes of me when I'm little playing one note and then just kind of listening to it and saying, "Mom, did you hear that?" And so that it was kind of an early love with the sound of the cello.
I wanted to play violin, but my parents didn't want me to. But I was so obnoxious. I would take little toys that they gave to me, like a bow, and it was really annoying. So at one point, I said, "Okay, we'll make you play the violin." But after a week, I wanted to quit.
I witnessed my brother suffering through lessons that he hated. Just his teacher turning red and my brother turning red. And yet as soon as they left the room, I couldn't wait until everyone was gone so that I could open the case and stare at the instrument.
There was a book that I had read called Gödel, Escher, Bach, and it talked about a lot of the connections between those three people. Just somehow sounded good, and it somehow sort of came together and everyone liked the name. And the other thing that we like about the name is that Escher was really someone who sort of combined math and art, and we thought that that was a nice application to what we're trying to do in music.
How long am I going to be on the island?
Maybe the Goldberg Variations by Bach. I just think it's basically a perfect piece.
If you'd ask me that question, in 10 years I might tell you something different, but right now, the Bluebeard Castle of Bela Bartok.
The Art of Fugue by Bach.
Either the 6 suites of Johann Sebastian Bach. They're in one book, by the way, so I can have the whole book, right? And then maybe if I could have one other book of music, it would be a big fat score of the complete string quartets of Beethoven.
That's a hard question because there's so many different things. Maybe I would be a mathematician or something. My father is a physicist, and I was always good at math, and I always enjoyed it, so.
I love the violin at least as much as music, the actual instrument. And so I would love to, and have even had offers to work at a violin dealer to spend my life touching and selling and looking at beautiful instruments.
I think I would maybe want to be a paleontologist. I'm very interested by the, the evolution and when they found fossils and stuff like that, but it would be very tough work.
I went to Hawaii recently and did a lot of swimming in the ocean and snorkeling and seeing these amazing fish and beautiful corals, and it struck me that it would be fascinating to study these things and swim every day. I could be in the water all the time, so I think a marine biologist would be great.
No, I hate practicing. But that's why I'm in a quartet, because I like to practice with other people.
I very much do like to practice. I feel that when I practice in connection with something greater than myself.
No, I never did. I like to play, but practicing, and I don't even think it's a good thing to like it. I don't think it's constructive to like it.
I love practicing, I really do. You have something inside that an ideal that you want to try to capture and express, and to give life to that ideal. And so I think trying to get closer and closer to that, and that pursuit is very interesting and very engaging and gives my life a lot of meaning, so I enjoy it very much.